Hey, what's going on, everybody? Bitcoin Chris checking in once again. I am back at the crib. I'm here back at the crib. Want to hop on real quick before I head out because I got to go take my son to the doctor real quick. But I want to hop on here real quick, show you guys the Bitcoin charts, and encourage you guys to stack your Bitcoin and chill. Shout out to everybody watching. If you're tuned in on YouTube, hit that like, share, subscribe. If you are tuned in on X, hit that like button for me. And with that being said, head over to swanbitcoin.com/Bitcoin Chris. Get your $10 free Bitcoin. All right. Make sure you do that. Get that showing on the screen. Perfect. All right. Excellent. Also, head over to bitcoindadfiatdad.com. Pre-order my new book, or just scan this QR code right here. All right, guys. Make sure you guys do that. We're going to jump into the Bitcoin price, and then later on, when I'm not, busy, because I was doing a little bit of DoorDash earlier, came back. I had to fix the contract that I'm selling to a buyer. I have a lot of stuff going on right now, so I just want to hop on live real quick because I know Bitcoin's been pumping. We hit 50,400, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to jump into the charts, but just make sure you stack your Bitcoin and chill. And with that being said, let's jump right into it, guys. Let's jump right into it. We're also going to jump into CoinGlass, and this is going to be a quick video because, again, I got to slide out and take my son to the doctor here about 4 o'clock. So let's just jump right into it. And here we go. All right. Let's see, BTC. Let's get off of Bing X. Let's jump over to Coinbase, and let's jump to the hourly chart. And let's make this larger, and here we go. Oh, look at that. Looks like we are flagging. Bitcoin looks like it is flagging. We had this green dot down here at 8 o'clock this morning. So if you would have went long at, you guys can see all this, right? You guys can see all this information. You guys can see on the charts. All right, you guys can see all this, right? You guys, as long as you guys can see this information and see the data here with Market Cipher, guys, you guys can trade. If you trade, right, then you can make some money. All right, if you don't trade, do not trade. I highly recommend you don't trade, because if you don't do it right, you will get clapped and you will lose your money, right? So make sure that you're being safe and responsible. Don't be a degen like me trading 35x, 44x. All right, unless you know what you're doing. I recommend you Bitcoin and chill. Some people want to be degens, right? You are a free American. You can do whatever you want, and you don't have to be. You don't have to do what I say, right? Do whatever you want. But anyways, let's jump right into it. All right. So as you can see, Market Cipher turned green at 8 o'clock this morning. We pumped all the way down from 47,000 all the way up to 50,363. It shows here, and we're flagging. Looks like we are bull flagging on the hourly time frame. So that's looking good. Looking good. Now, it would not surprise me if we did come back down and retest 48.5 and then head higher, but I could be 100% wrong. I could be 100% right. All right, we shall see. Nobody knows what's going to happen. All right, so this is the 1 hour chart. We didn't get the red dot yet, so that's good. And we are still probably going to do something like this, in my opinion, maybe, and then go higher, hit the top, come down, hit the top, then come up, and then come down, and then that will be maybe something along these lines. I could be incorrect. All right, and that would be your bullish divergence, and that would mark out your downward trend after a nice acceleration and move up. All right, so keep in mind that these models are only going to be, this TA is only relevant for so long because, again, supply and demand is going to come into factor. Math is going to come into effect. And a lot of people are not understanding the ramifications of supply and demand and the massive buying volume of all the ETFs, all the countries, all the plebs, all the other corporations, and everybody else around the planet that may be already experiencing hyperinflation, like Lebanon, Venezuela, Africa, etc., countries in Africa, etc. So keep these things in mind, guys. And also, we're pricing Bitcoin on our fiat currencies, and pretty soon everything is going to be repriced in Bitcoin. So please keep that in mind as well. The US dollar price is really irrelevant in Bitcoin, so keep that in mind while we are talking about it in US dollar terms as of now. All right, so right now, 1 hour looks like we could be flagging, and if that's the case, then this would be, I don't know how long this flag could extend out for, so we could be in a range for a little bit, or we could just pop out. We shall see. But as of right now, let's just say we have a little bit of a flag like this. We come in and out in a range of bound, and let's draw the pole. A little higher. All right. Next target would be 51.5 to 52,000, which was already on the list. 52,000, I'll put that alert there, and I'll let you guys know. And then 51.5, just to be safe. 51.5. 51.5. There it is. All right. Pop up. All right. And the next level on the fibs is actually up here. Let me zoom out. Let me go to the weekly chart. Actually, let's go to the 4 hour real quick, and then we'll go to the weekly. 4 hour looking good. Green dot. 7 o'clock a.m. We have that green dot hit. And if you listened, and if you have Market Cipher, you know, that's going to be down in the description below if you are interested in trading. You know, great indicator to help you trade and make some money. 4 hour looks good. We are pulling back just a little bit. Lots of sell volume in the last 4 hours. Of course, traders are going to sell, especially if they've been holding since last year, which, you know, is a stupid idea in my opinion. Shouldn't be selling at all. But, you know, let them do what they want to do, right? Let people do what they want to do, right? All right, cool. So let's zoom out. We're on the daily chart now. Daily chart is good. Back on Tuesday, I did mention and told you guys back then that we are going to pump. We are going to pump. We are going to pump. So, you know, so here we are pumping days later. I made another video, said 50K. I think it said 60K and then 100,000. So make sure you guys just, you know, be aware of what's going on. Look at this volume. Volume is looking real good. We're looking really, really good. Oh, look at that flag. I forgot I drew this flag. Target 57,000 with the fib. Jump to the weekly. This is where the fibs are. All right, there it is. 786 is 57,000. So I'm expecting us to hit 57,000. Next target is 57,000 to 60,000. And then we shall see what happens at that point. But yeah, looking good on the weekly time frame. I did say last week, hey, we got a green dot. Go time. And what excuse me, what has happened since then? Go time. All right, so excellent. Bitcoin's looking really good, of course, per usual. And even the math, you know, even if it didn't look good, it's just a matter of time before the math catches up, right? So just keep that in mind, guys. We are looking really good on Bitcoin. So let's jump to CoinGlass real quick, and then we'll jump to some tweets. So I have some tweets I want to go over with you guys. And then that'll be it for today's video because I got to slide and take my son to the doctor. And I don't want to be stuck in traffic because, you know, people in Florida can't drive. Because all y'all people from other states come to Florida and drive all crazy. All right, let's look at the liquidations. If you went last minute long, you just got clapped, right? This is 1 million in the last hour. In the past 24 hours, 60,000, just about 60,000 traders were liquidated. Total liquidations comes in at about 200 million. I also told you guys this days ago that liquidations are set at 50,000, right? And let me see if I can find that tweet, actually. Let's find that tweet. Because, you know, everything I say, where's it at? Where's it at? Let me go to the latest. This is January 17th. I made another one. I made one the other day. Let me do... I think I said send it. There it is. February 8th. 2.18 billion. I'm sure some people closed their logs before then. to be liquidated at $51,000 Bitcoin. Send it. And this was on the 8th. Man, y'all stop. Let's go. Let's go, man. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is at this point. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that like, share, subscribe. If you're watching on X, hit that like button for me. If you're watching and I provided any type of value, please let me know. I'm here to help you guys in any way that I can. December 31st, 2023. Who's ready for 50K Bitcoin than 60K? Told you guys this back in December 31st, 2023, that we are super bullish and right yet again. Let's go. All right, let's see. All right, I think that's all right. Cool. Let me go back to that. All right, cool. All right, so that's the 1 hour. Let's look at the 4 hour liquidations. 18 million in shorts liquidated in 4 hours. 12 hours, it was going to be 60 million, and then of course we do know the most liquidations in the last 24 hours cumulatively on all assets that got liquidated. It was 199 million, and that's 78 million of it was from Bitcoin. All right, so let's look at that real quick. Let's look at the liquidation chart on the heat maps. Let's do liquidation map, and we'll do the heat maps, and then we'll be over to some tweets, and then that'll be it. All right, let's look for the last 7 days. Let's look at 30 days, actually. All right, it's all shorts now. Longs to be liquidated at 46,000, so we could come back to 46,000. Based on data, we could come back down to 46,000, 47,000, just to, oh no, is that 41,000? 41,000. 815. I don't know if we come down that low, but 30% correction, it's not unknown for Bitcoin. We got 538 million at 55,000. So, which one is closer, guys? Base your opinions and judgment and trading based on that. And let's look at the heat map, and then we'll jump over to some tweets. All right, let's look at the last month. I like to look at the monthly outlook. Bitcoin liquidation heat maps. We'll look at Model 1 and Model 2. Man, there's no liquidations till all the way back down here, which is 40,000, 41,000, 42,000. So I don't think we come back down that low, but we shall see. But, again, it looks like we're flagging. It even shows a little, it looks like a bear flag. I mean, bull flag here as well. So I think all roads lead to higher prices. Short-term pullbacks are, nothing new. But here it says 47,000. We have a lot of liquidation, so we could come back down to 47,000. So we shall see. All right, you take that data with a grain of salt. Let's go back to symbol. That's on that. Let's look at the 1 month. All right, yep, 47. All right, so be careful. If you're trading, be careful. We could come right back down and then head higher, as I was saying earlier in my TA analysis. But I could be 100% wrong. We don't try to guess what's going to happen, guys. We just, look at that. Red dot appeared. However, like I said, we could come down and then come right back up. So we shall see. Keep in mind, these red dots don't really have too much of an effect when you're in this uptrend. So don't get faked out by the red dots. Okay, so right now we did pump from the low 49.5. I'm expecting us to head higher regardless of what happens. And then maybe we come down lower to knock out the longs, liquidate all the leveraged longs, and then head higher. All right, that'll be it for that. Jump into some tweets. Let's see. If you're watching on X, shout out to you guys. Much love. Make sure you hit that like button for me. Love you guys. All right, stop telling people to put 1% of their net worth into Bitcoin. This is horrible advice. Even multimillionaires and billionaires don't have this such little allocation. Whatever you want to lose, you keep it in US dollar. Whenever you need to pay bills, you put it in the bank and keep it in US dollar. And whatever you want to keep, you save it in Bitcoin, guys. So keep that in mind. My humble opinion, that is. All right, on repeat. No, I don't know who's been following me for a while. If you have, shout out to you. But guys, check this out, right? Check this out. I told everybody about Bitcoin at 3,000. They didn't. It was 11,000 when I made this post. I was in Atlanta. I remember this picture like it was the other day. I was in Atlanta, Midtown, chilling. Posted this, and Bitcoin went from 3,000 to 69,000. But some people listen, some people don't. I just love having proof and sharing and showing what is, you know, what's to come, right? Because it's gonna come. It's gonna happen again, which is why I said on repeat. $690,000 Bitcoin incoming, and then $1,000,000. So who's ready? Because if you did 3,000 to 69,000, and then we 10x, right, from where we're, if we do the same thing, in my opinion now, which I don't know if it's gonna happen, right? But I'm pretty bullish regardless. It's gonna happen. It's just a matter of time, when, right? It's not if it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Just a matter of when. If we do the same thing, 30 grand will be like the low for this year, and then 690,000, which would be the same from 3,000 to 69,000, which would be absolutely crazy, right? I'm going to make the part 2 of the video, like I said, later on, to show you how to set up a trade, how I do in BingX, which is right here. Let's see. The true winner right here, the true champion is Bitcoin. Me and my Bitcoin in cold storage. Let's see. Where's it at? Here it is. All right, cool. That turned $47. That $47 risk to reward ratio turned into $1,000 from your inspiration, easy 20x, right? So I did a video, which is the video you just saw me earlier in the car when I was door dashing. I did a little video and I showed you guys this information, but I shared a tweet with people in the Wealth Squad, and I said, hey, I'm taking a trade. It's a while ago, right? It was a trade that I took a long time ago. It was risking like $50 to make. I think it was around the same thing, around $1,000. And so everybody saw that and they were like, oh, I want to do that too. And people started to make some money based on just being smart with how you trade. Hey guys, I'm all over BTC thanks to Bitcoin Chris. I'm adding as much as I can, hoping to get my first coin this year, but is it still worth it? As the price of Bitcoin goes up, it'll get further away. No. So I did answer this person in the Wealth Squad. I said, you are denominating Bitcoin in fiat currency, which is being debased as we speak. So it's kind of counterintuitive to be pricing Bitcoin in USD, even though that's our unit of measurement as of now. But again, as I told you guys earlier, everything will be priced in Bitcoin, so you don't need to be worried about the price in USD. You just need to accumulate and stack as many Satoshis as you can. All right. Thank you for the insight on Mara last week. And this was a while ago. Touched $31 and sank. Managed to get a crazy return on puts. Looking to buy calls around 2021. Great TA. They'll touch all your levels you posted last week. Excellent. So, I'll be dropping games, just trying to help you guys make some money. It's up to you to take advantage of the information. If not, it's all good, right? So I made 67+% more Bitcoin because you can do perpetual. You can trade. You can do the Bitcoin, right? Instead of trading in US dollar, you can trade in Bitcoin and increase your Bitcoin stack. Highly recommend. If you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, don't do it. All right, because you can also lose your Bitcoin as well. 20x leverage. I did a long 48,000. We are at 50,000. So this trade is higher than 67% that I've made back on this particular trade. So again, if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. It is what it is. All right, let's see. Back in 2021 on my Facebook, a lot of people disregard what I'm saying on Facebook, but FOMO will kick in, and 70 people said they made some money back in the day. So hopefully they'll make some money again. All right, and I think that's it. Okay, this is the last tweet I want to go over real quick. Is this one? All right, cool. Yeah, last tweet is this. You got a lot of altcoins, and people trying to make, trying to make the assumption that Bitcoin is old or the technology is old or whatever the case may be, right? Because this is what this person said. Chris, the tech is 10 years old. How much bigger are we talking? So I think I said, what did I say? What was this? Oh, I said people, this is back in July 2023. You guys have no idea Bitcoin is and is going to be. People that understand are Bitcoin maxis. Freedom is far more important than the price of Bitcoin. Most people don't know they're slaves to the fiat system, and inflation will continue to rob us. I've opted out. All right, continue. You go read that. Does anybody say that the internet is 10 years old, guys? I don't think so. Does anybody say that fire is thousands of years old? No. Does anybody say water is old? No. Does anybody say the wheel is old? We need a new wheel. We need new electricity. We need new internet. We need the new internet. No, nobody says this, but how come people say Bitcoin is old and the technology is old? So this is how I don't understand how people think like this. It's because they're being marketed to with these, infinity scams, S coins, right? So just because your S coin could do something faster, you guys need to watch Jeff Booth because he goes over, the three things that a blockchain can solve. The only 2 out of 3 problems that the blockchain can solve. So you either sacrifice security and you have speed. And I forgot what it was. You need to go watch Jeff Booth. And I'll actually post the pictures on this phone. So I'll post a picture about it and I'll look for the video and I'll share it with you guys. But nobody ever says that, the internet is old, 10 years old. Who's going to build the new internet? There is no new internet. There's one internet. Nobody ever says fire is old. We need a new fire. The fire is fire and it's technology, and you're not going to make a new fire, guys. That's how dumb y'all sound when y'all say stupid stuff like this. The wheel is old. We need a new wheel. No, it works fine. Electricity is old. We need new electricity. So here we are. I just wanted to go over that with you guys because it's very important that we get this information out. And people, Jimmy Song was actually in a group. We were actually in the Swan. I was actually in the Swan live chat earlier today, and I saw Jimmy Song was talking about how 55K. Let's go. All right. He was talking about how we don't need to, keep screaming from the rooftops. You're right. We get tired of screaming from the rooftops. We get tired of, telling people we get tired of trying to save people from themselves, right? Because people are going to do what they want to do when they want to do it, how they want to do it, right? So we can't save everybody. They got to save themselves, right? So let me get back over to here so I can see you guys. You guys can see me. All right. People are going to do what they want to do. If they're going to buy Bitcoin, they're going to buy Bitcoin. They're going to FOMO in probably right now, right? They're probably going to FOMO at 60K, 70K, 100K. We're going to get a freaking pullback, right? We're going to get a nice pullback. They're going to get rugged, or they're going to buy an altcoin, and then they're going to get rugged. Then they're probably going to get turned. The cycle continues. The cycle never changes. If people are predictable, our emotions are predictable, it is what it is, right? So, try to focus on saving yourself and your family. Get your as much Bitcoin as you can. Get your family and friends that you can influence and tell them about it, right? And if they want to listen, they don't. They'll probably call you one day and say, hey, Bitcoin's pumping right now, right? Oh, how do I get some Bitcoin, right? You know how it goes, guys. You guys know the drill. Hit that like, share, subscribe. Head over to swanbitcoin.com/Bitcoin Chris. Get $10 free Bitcoin. You can wire up to $10 million over and buy Bitcoin, the lowest fees. Not only that, guys, Bitcoin Dad, Fiat Dad is coming out soon. So make sure you guys pre-order my new Bitcoin party. We're having a party in. Oh, we flipping. Give me 1 second. Never fails, right? All right, so we're having a party in Orlando in July. So be on the lookout for that. I'll share that tweet. I see in my. Let me hop on that real quick. All right, cool. All right, let me hop on that real quick. Let me just show you guys real quick. Go to my link tree. First annual exit Bitcoin party. Just a Bitcoin party. Just gonna chill. We're gonna have food. We're gonna barbecue. We're gonna have a DJ. We're gonna hang out, have fun. And if you guys want to go check it out. If you guys want to stay in the Airbnb, you just got to get VIP. And you guys can stay in the Airbnb. And it's right by the airport, not too far from the airport. So if you guys want to check it out, make sure you head over to my link tree in my bio, link tree, and then we're gonna have some special guests there. I'm gonna definitely get Bitcoin Zay. I'm gonna try to get a bunch of other guests as well to come through. So make sure you guys go reserve your slots here and get yourself down to Orlando in July for a Bitcoin party where you don't got to spend an arm and a leg to go to a conference, and Bitcoin is pumping. Of course, stack your Bitcoin and chill. I love you. God loves you. I'm about to be out. I gotta go pick up my son. I'm already running behind by 15 minutes. So let me get my butt up out of here. All right. We're all brothers and sisters in Christ's eyes. God loves us. God loves you. I love you. Bitcoin Chris checking out. Stack your Bitcoin and chill. I'll see you guys in another video where I'm going to teach you how to set your trades up in Bing X. I'm going to go from A to Z on how to do the trade and how to deposit your bread and all that good stuff. All right. Hit that like for me, please. If you are watching on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button. If you are watching on X, go head over to YouTube and hit that subscribe button, okay? Love you guys. Bitcoin's headed to the moon. Stack your Bitcoin and chill. Don't worry about the price right now. Just accumulate as many Satoshis as you can. And with that being said, Bitcoin tatted. I got no fear.